Okay, shuffling, Queen of Wands falls out in reverse, and I have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So what this is telling me is that there's some sort of like standing ground, protecting, defending, standing up, overcoming obstacles as it relates to maybe someone who's not operating in their power in the upright. So this could be someone who is like some karmic energy, someone who is abusing their gifts, their spiritual connection, their mystical ways to do something that someone might need to stand up and defend themselves against. So we have like two individuals here. The Queen of Wands can also be like the karmic female in a dynamic. It could also be a spiritual practitioner, someone who is not of the light but of the shadow, with the card being in reverse. Okay, so let's see what we got. Just know that this is a reading that needs you to use your discernment. Okay, as we share divine guidance with you, please open your mind and heart to receive this with love. We ask you to stand in faith, trusting knowingness that you're divinely protected and loved, and those messages are for your highest and greatest good. And so it is. Another thing I wanted to point out about a Queen of Wands in reverse is that they're not ones that kind of like are taking action or any kind of ambition or motivation or wanting to take on any challenges that they should be taking on. I feel like they might be taking on things that is not in alignment with them. I'm also getting like they make everybody else do the hard work. They're not getting up to do anything that would change any type of situation. I feel like this really is calling on like someone, you know, who really just takes advantage of the situations whenever they present themselves, and maybe is like a puppet master to some degree. We have, yeah, a High Priestess in reverse just landed on top of the Queen of Wands in reverse. Holy shit. Yeah, so this is talking about a practitioner, okay? A high priestess that is working from a shadow perspective, okay? And that's all I'm going to call it, because everybody has different beliefs. We have the Hermit, so this really talks about like, I feel like this has been something that's been done kind of, yeah, I feel like there's some sort of like situation that's playing out for an Emperor, as well as a Queen of Wands in reverse. So what I'm getting is that there's like a major ending happening with the World card. Okay, I feel like there's some sort of like closing of a cycle, something ending so that something new can come in. Okay, is also what I'm getting. I feel like there's some sort of like abuse of power here. I'm getting with the Hermit, like, you know, you may have been called to kind of like, you know, like keep to yourself and kind of like stay low key and kind of like, you know, lead quietly, right? Like kind of just keep your energy to yourself, what's going on with you to yourself, because you're being led in a specific direction. And it's like, they don't want this energy to know about it. I feel like they're leading you straight to a divine masculine energy, like a counterpart. And they think that if this person has any kind of idea what's going on, they'll try to create some sort of ending, right? I feel like there's some sort of like sabotage energy here, all right? Someone's very jealous, like a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Any queen in reverse is very like envious, jealous, insecure, not really being in their feminine power, right? We have the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like there's fast forward movement going on. There's some sort of like moving towards victory and success. I feel like this is confirmation for anyone who's dealing with this kind of energy, karmically, I guess, would be that like, you know, you are moving on from this towards victory and success. You're the one that is chosen to do what you came here to do, right? Is to be that hermit, that guide for other people. And I feel like this energy isn't doing the work that's needed to be in the upright first and foremost, whether it's the Queen of Wands in the upright or the High Priestess in the upright. So it's like they're not willing to do the hard work to get to the position that you're in. And so what they do is they manipulate energy. Okay, they take like the easy way out. And so therefore, like, that's going to be stripped from them, those abilities, because they're not using it in the way that they're really contracted to use it for. So they're going to continue to learn by example. They're also going to learn by the cause and effect, the universal law. So you're moving on from this. I feel like there's some sort of envy, jealousy about this. Okay. Yeah, justice is at the bottom of the deck right now. So I'm also getting like that's playing out right now, is some justice. I feel like they can no longer affect your forward movement is also what I'm getting. Yeah, King of Pentacles. This can, the King of Pentacles in this particular situation could very much represent your abundance, your security, your stability, your ability to make money and hold on to it and build from it and have that sense of like accomplishment. Yeah, there's a lot of like chaos and conflict going on within the group here, whatever this is attached to. Yeah, I have the Four of Cups. I feel like this energy is not the Emperor. This is someone you might have been dealing with before. Now might, I feel like they had some sort of like material gain type intentions. I feel like now they see what they missed out on. Maybe they didn't see it at the time. I think they went towards this energy over here thinking that it was all going to be hunky-dory, but they abused their power. Okay, so this could be really operating in like the lower chakras, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to call anybody out like that, but I would just say that there's been like a reassessment of some kind. Something's major's ended. Okay. Yeah, and then I have the Hierophant. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's some sort of like, this is about commitments, contracts. This can mean also like, you know, maybe they're now seeing you as somebody who is what they say they are, right? Okay, I feel like there's some sort of like backing, support, some sort of recognition, some sort of guidance, some sort of like higher perspective or support. So I'm getting like, this could be like, you might have said like you are, you know, you have certain gifts or whatever, and maybe it wasn't believed at first, but now I feel like people are starting to see that you do have some sort of gift, something like that. There's something that like has something related to a gift here, a blessing, something about that. And I feel like this Hierophant's kind of like overseeing things. Like there's some sort of like oversight, protection, some guidance going on here. Like some leadership. It's like the student becomes the teacher kind of vibe. Okay. I wasn't quite sure where this was all going. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. Major endings. I feel like there's a blessing in disguise that happened through this process, through this major life event. Okay. I feel like there's something gained here by somebody. Magician. What else? Something was gained and it didn't want, like, I feel like there was energy here with the Queen of Wands in reverse, the karmic energies, and the King of Pentacles here. I feel like there was something that was done to kind of bring like destruction on somebody through some sort of practices, kind of like prevent a new beginning for someone, but the new beginning's being granted anyway. Look, it's like someone tried to stop someone's new beginning, and they tried to do it by yielding energy, magic. Okay, they tried to create some sort of like really drastic, terrible ending for someone. And I feel like instead, that's what this energy is receiving, and possibly even this King of Pentacles. I feel like that's what the World card's also representing, a major ending to something that needed to end. Six of Swords, someone's moving on, being redirected. Yeah, I feel like this is like being, like rejection is a divine's protection. Okay, that is what's happening here for sure. King of Swords. Okay, there was a lot A lot. This is like Archangel Michael protection. Awesome. Okay, King of Swords showing up in the house, protecting this new beginning. Okay, protecting this new beginning. All right, sometimes our ancestors, our angelic support, our guides, like they will send us someone official, right? With the King of Swords is someone official, an official person, some sort of position of authority, as well as like someone who has the higher say. All right, with words, I feel like there's some sort of like higher perspective playing out here. Okay, so say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. I feel like there's something that's definitely around the corner. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I was gonna say there's something around the corner where you're gonna be able to like use what you say to help others in some sort of position of needing. I feel like you're needed. Okay, what you do is needed. I feel like that is also what drives this energy nuts, is that you are actually, whatever they did to you, you turned it around and are using it to help other people. And that drives them nuts, because they don't want you to look like you're in a good light. They want to trash you so badly that nobody could possibly see that you would do anything good. And so they've worked very hard to try to manipulate that and take you out, right? So that you wouldn't be of any value or worth. And then you know what happened is the divine got involved. And they're like, I don't think so. And so they literally work together with the spiritual team, the ancestors, the guides. They all work together. And this was about development. This was about healing. It was about, you know, perseverance and overcoming and seeing the silver lining and letting that be the mindset. It's a growth mindset. It's an actionable, inspired, motivating growth mindset that this person had to overcome what was done to them at the hands of some envious, jealous people. Right? So keep doing the good thing. Keep going. Yeah, because you're a freaking empress, right? Like, come on. Like, there is no comparison here. All right? There is no competition, because you're not even playing the same fucking game. All right? So they can sit down. Okay? They can sit down. Right now, this could be like sister vibes. This can be friend vibes. This can be like coworker vibes. This can just be somebody who is like just very nasty, very, you know, operates from a place of like hurt, pain, right? Very calculating and manipulative and just unaware, you know what I mean? Like just, or maybe they're aware and they just play the games and, right? And people fall for it. People participate. So, I mean, it could be a past lover. It could be your past lover's karmic girlfriend, who the fuck knows. I feel like you give zero shits. Like, you've closed this chapter, you gain something from the situation, and you're onwards and upwards. Okay, I feel like, yes, there's a lot that was hidden, but it's like you're like, okay, I got what I needed from the situation. Okay, Ace of Cups, like, blessing. You have a new beginning in love, which you totally deserve and desire, and what you desire desires you. Okay, I feel like you know this, and you're patient, and if you haven't already met this person, you will be. This is you also knowing how much love you have, and how the fact that you are that holy grail. Okay, and I feel like people don't realize you're the holy grail until you're no longer in their existence. That's when they're like, holy shit, they feel the loss of you. Okay, there's also that. And it's an energy that no one can replace. Okay, the energy that you carry is a unique blueprint, right? And it needs to be protected. It is sacred. It is here for a particular reason, and you need to trust on your path, trust your journey, trust your faith. that you are specifically here for a specific reason. And you absolutely have something to provide, okay? You're absolutely worthy, okay, of your existence here. And for anyone to dictate otherwise, they're living in an illusion. And to think that they have power over you is also an illusion. And they will fuck around and find out, okay? So there's that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we are so busy looking for the divine outside of ourselves, and for us to realize that it's within. We are that chalice. We are the fountain of youth and creation, death and rebirth, and we have everything we need all within this chalice, okay? Which is beautiful, all right? And it's a coveted energy. Like, this is a very coveted energy, and often people take and steal from this energy, right? People tend to steal and take from this energy. They don't want this energy. It's literally like a battle, right? The light and the dark, one right next to the other, right? You know what you're up against, okay? You know what you're up against. And you take the challenge on, like, head on, too. Like, I feel like you're very, like, after you experienced this and you went through it and you're, like, on the other side of whatever this obstacle challenge was for you, right? This major life lesson of yours, which had a lot to do with self-love, right? And using discernment, because not everybody deserves to have access to you. And for you to understand, like, what are your pros, what are your no's, right? So, and standing to those, like, I feel like it realigns us to where we're supposed to be creating. I feel like if we're creating in a place of lack, as a result of those energies that we surround ourselves by, right, who also operate from a place of lack, then we continue to manifest and create from a place of lack. And we have these experiences that later we regret, because we're like, why did I create that for myself? Why did I experience this? Did I feel like I needed to learn, you know, this particular perspective? And if you do, then okay, fine. But I think that, like, there's, yeah, and then we have, look at the death card, all right? Endings, ascension. I feel like we can create from a better place. And I feel like you're here to help people create from a higher perspective, a higher vibration, higher energy frequency. Like, it's about creating, you know, the best possible outcome, right? Manifesting the best possible scenario, outcome, experience, and not from a place of pain and suffering, right? Haven't we been through enough of this? I feel like that's also the battle here. It's like the battle of the mind, battle of the ego versus the light, the dark and the light. This is like a depiction of these two cards. Like, I'm gonna do it this way because I gotta block people, but because they're naked, but I literally have, these are the cards I have, right? I have the Devil, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card. Like, look at this contrast, right? That has been created from itself and manifested itself, right? Like, we've got to be able to do better, okay? This is about doing better. Doing better, being better, right? Nine of Pentacles, okay? Understanding that, yeah, it takes effort, it takes work, it takes experience in order to be in a position like this. And to think that you can take it from somebody because you don't think they deserve it, well, your experience will be what that person possibly experienced in order to get to this position, right? You will have some sort of understanding, realization, and perspective, whether it's through your own personal experiences or from someone around you, or maybe you're just going to watch this person, okay, step in and own their shit while you sit on the sidelines and sit there with green envy, all right? So you can either be the change that you want to see, or you can sit down and take a fucking nap, okay? If you're watching this, I'm encouraging you to be the change, one step at a time, right? Yeah, one step at a time. Seven of Pentacles, like literally planting those seeds, watering them, right? Pruning them, making sure that they are going in the direction that is intended, and actually doing the work to see things actually come to fruition. I feel like this is confirmation for somebody that the seeds you have planted, they're growing and they're blossoming, and you'll be able to enjoy them very soon if you're not already. Okay, I feel like your hard work is paid off, okay? Keep doing what you're doing, okay? We have the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands. I feel like there's two different perspectives here. With you doing all this hard work, it's going to pay off, right? It's actually creating a more stable, solid foundation for yourself, right? Potentially even calling it a match, a soulmate, one that matches your energy, one that is going to appreciate what you bring to the table, and you will appreciate what they bring to the table, okay? And I feel like this happiness, this celebration, this enjoying of your life really burdens other people. And that is a them problem. That is their problem and not your problem, okay? It literally creates a really finite ending for someone or some people when this union comes into play. I feel like that's what they don't want to happen. Yeah, they're going to watch on the sidelines. They're going to sit down, right? Sit down, take notes, right? This person's going to take some notes, and they're going to watch this all play out. They're going to watch you be happy. They're going to watch you feast at a table they cannot sit at, right? We have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're sitting there, you know, understanding that, like, this is like, woe is me, like, nothing ever works out for me, like, everybody's after me, it's all everybody else's fault, and I had nothing to do about this, it just happened to me, I'm the victim. You know, sometimes they might say that they're the problem, but they really don't believe that they're the problem. They're just saying that so that you can tell them that they're not the problem. It's like that vibe, okay? I feel like they're watching to see whether you are happy in your life or not. And all signs point to, yes, you're happy in your life. And as a result of that, they feel some sort of kind of way. All right. You got the 7 of Swords. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's justice being served for somebody who thought that they would get away with what they got away with. But that couldn't be further from the truth, I guess, since justice is out next. So I would say things are kind of playing out, right? I feel like there's some lessons being learned here. And I feel like this energy, like, created their own blockages. I feel like there's energy that's blocked. I feel like they created their own instability. They created their own, like, pain and suffering, and created obstacles and challenges that were unnecessary. And maybe they did this and sent this energy or wished this energy out on somebody else, and now they're experiencing that, okay? And I say that because, like, justice is, like, in the corner over here. So she's like, I'm here. I know, I see, and we're bringing balance to the situation and fairness where fairness belongs, okay? I feel like there's been truth spoken, maybe not all of it, but enough to carry some sort of, like, specific things out, okay? I feel like justice is coming for somebody. Maybe the one who's doing the stalking and the trolling. Like, this is very directional, right? I feel like justice is coming. Okay. Right, and then this come in the midpoint. Okay, so that's coming also in, they're confirming that this is also coming in for potentially others that were associated with this. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune. That's like the exclamation point. Like, justice is coming for all those involved. We saw everything you did. Doesn't matter who you want to blame or who you want to point the fingers at. We saw it all. We know everybody and everything that was said and done. So it's on its way to you if it hasn't arrived already. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this literally talks about fate. Okay, the karmic wheel. The wheel is always in motion, and it is being blown in this direction. Okay, so the air here is being blown so that the wheel is in motion, and it's constant. Okay, so constant change is upon. Okay, depending on where you are in the wheel, right? Okay, I feel like lessons are going to be dished out. And they're not going to be easy ones, okay? Because if you think about it, like, what did you have to go through in order to experience certain lessons that really stuck with you? Like, you will be very careful to not repeat that lesson ever again because of what you experienced. And oftentimes, the lessons we learned that are the most important often have a lot of emotion around them, right? So you feel it deeply so that you remember it deeply. I feel like that is, because like with the Wheel of Fortune here, like the Wheel of Fortune doesn't play around. Like that is that exclamation point. Like there are going to be some difficult lessons learned here. Yeah. Yeah. Lovers. Okay, what's the Lovers? Choices. And then we have the Empress. Okay. Empress, Hanged Man. Someone is seeing someone in a different kind of light. Okay, someone is seeing someone and has a perspective on someone. They might be watching from afar. Past reminiscing energy, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of like surrendering to the divine, right? There is like this past kind of soulmate energy coming in for you. I feel like that is destined, okay, with the Lovers. And then I have the Empress. So this is representing like you attracting this energy, you creating this energy, you manifesting this. I'm also getting that 5 of Pentacles. Someone is, your past person is also going to be experiencing some sort of like lack or loss or, yeah. And this is really going to create some sort of like victim energy. I'm also getting like with the Empress, the Lovers, is that the choice you made to close this karmic cycle, right? Like you close this karmic cycle, you chose yourself and to work on yourself instead of dealing with being put into competition with the 5 of Wands, which is right here. I'm also getting like you surrendered it all to the divine and you surrendered your energy and you went through an awakening and enlightenment and gained a whole lot of new perspectives. And as a result, like you can reflect on the past and see how you could work on your childhood abandonment wounds, right? And heal them. Okay? So you took on the challenge with the 9 of Wands to overcome this for yourself. And as a result, you have the Sun card. You have happiness. You have growth. You've done so much growth, right? I feel like you have happy relationships coming in. I feel like you have a strong connection to the divine even more than ever. I feel like you're experiencing lots of confidence, happiness, okay? I feel like you're in a beautiful place. You do not regret leaving that behind, okay? I feel like it was the best decision you ever made. And you double down on that. You double down, you triple down, all right? I feel like you will be embarking on something new, leaving things behind that no longer serve you. I feel like your cutoff game is very strong now. With Judgment in the reverse, I feel like, you know, there has been exposure, on the other side of things. Okay, I feel like there might be some energy leaving something that was no longer serving them. But again, like with the Judgment in reverse, I would say there hasn't been any kind of work done or self-evaluation, or, you know, there will be no fresh start with that energy. I feel like there's no soul searching going on with Judgment in reverse. I feel like there's no work being done here for this past energy. While you did all the transformation energy, while you did all that, I feel like the opposite person, the opposite situation did not, right? And then I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's a lack of accountability for what was truly, what this person truly does and is, and all of that. I feel like they like hurt people, right? That's what I'm getting. Nine of Wands. All right, I feel like you did the darn thing. Like you invested in yourself and you gave yourself love. Okay, I feel like you're not accepting anything less than you deserve. Okay, I feel like you know that this energy, whether they want to apologize or not, like you know that they haven't done the work, and as a result of that, you're not accepting this offer. Okay, they're still dealing with third-party energy, and they will continue to do so until they focus on the healing work that they need to do. All right, they need to go through the self-evaluation, right? I feel like, I don't know that they have the courage to do that self-investment, but you did that self-investment. I feel like there's someone also seeing how confident you are, strong you are, how balanced you are. You're very grounded, okay, with the Strength card too. Could be Leo energy. Yeah, Leo energy, third party. I feel like someone is regretting investing with the Knight of Pentacles, and they did this for a long time. They may have even paid money to be with a Leo, or fed the ego, right, and the pride. And then we have some heartache and betrayal and deceit. Okay, I feel like there was a lot of pain and suffering at the hands of whatever was invested. Okay, that they want to apologize for. I feel like that's what this apology is, this message. I feel like they want to apologize for choosing and investing in the Leo third party. That's what I'm getting. So this could be a Leo fire sign energy. Yeah. All right. I feel like they are no longer with this Leo. They're no longer with this third party. I feel like somebody was doing things behind someone's back. Okay? Or someone is embarking on a new path, new journey. They are seeking refuge. They are seeking peace and harmony. But there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of things that have been done in the dark that I feel like are being exposed at this time. And as a result, like now this person wants to leave. So I feel like it's not that they feel bad about what they've done. I feel like they've been caught. Okay? I feel like they've been caught. And you're being redirected away from them because this has nothing to do with you. There's a lot of shadow energy, like deception. A lot of weird vibes. I'm also getting there might have been like some sort of like dark magic casted on this energy in order to create this deception, this third party deception. And now, like, because the moon can be like really weird, you know, psychic energy being sent, and it may have created some sort of separation, and as a result, like someone went towards a third party away from the Empress, and I feel like that secret might be coming out, like that person's intentions or what actually happened. I don't know, there's some sort of like truth coming out regarding that, like an unveiling of secrets, lies, betrayal, things that were done from the shadow energy. Yeah. balance and harmony is being restored for you. You are moving on. And that's your focus. Okay. Is this in reverse? No. Okay. Ace of Swords in the upright. Yeah, your peace, your happiness, your harmony is protected. I'm also getting like, you share the divine guidance and you're sharing some truth. All right, so speak your truth, stand up for yourself, hold yourself in a strong position. It's like, hold the line, right? I'm getting like, you have a very close connection, right? And I feel like you stand up for what's right. You have strong integrities, okay? I feel like someone's character will speak for itself, okay? It's almost like they will tell on themselves. Yeah, they will tell on themselves with the Knight of Wands. Yeah. There's some sort of player here that is going to be exposed. Like there's some sort of like truth being told about some player energy. That could be feminine or masculine, but I feel like they're being exposed for what they do behind the scenes. So it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Like totally. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're protected from this energy. Like they can't come towards you. All right. And then I have third-party energy at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's a lot of gossiping going on about this person. I feel like that's also what this is. Okay. About how like they do, you know, run amok is what I'm getting. Someone runs amok. I never thought I'd say that. Yeah, and then we have the Tower. Yeah, they're going to find out real fucking hard. It's not going to be pleasant. Everything's crashing, falling, ending, blowing up in front of someone's face. Like, just keep here crashing. Seven of Wands. This really talks about, like, someone really defensive, standing ground, like very equipped, has access to all the tools needed to overcome whatever it is. I don't know that. I feel like this energy will experience a Tower more than what's already in their existence if they try to come your way. And then I saw the Star card, the Star card, the Star energy, this light energy. Okay, is protected, very heavily protected, but also can protect themselves and is encouraged to protect their energy and defend and hold strong boundaries and be their most authentic self. So they do not need to send out any kind of casts, right? Rituals that would bend anyone's ill will, because first of all, they don't need to do that, and second of all, they work with the divine, right? And they surrender it to the divine. They communicate with angels, they communicate with interdimensional beings, they, you know, work with ascended masters, divine masters, and this is like Joan of Arc vibes. Okay, this is like warrior vibes. Okay, so this energy's been around the block a few times, and you don't know who protects them in the spiritual realm. So I feel like there was a lesson learned about that. Okay. There's some sort of like major cause or purpose or driving force that is really important for whoever's this is resonating with. I'm picking up like light worker vibes. So there might be some sort of like real strong effort to try to stop this person from being in this energy and doing what they came here to do. Okay. It doesn't really have anything else to do. I mean, there's a lot of petty bullshit, but I would say that is the moral of the story, is that someone here is being called into service, and their service is providing value that is healing. And with the Star card out, that represents healing. And so the more people we heal, the more we help to bring unconditional love into the game here, and it kind of creates an imbalance, right? With the shadow, right? The more healing we do, there's less shadow. And so it's really about bringing the light, anchoring in the light, okay? Holding down the fort in the light, okay? And that's what this Empress is doing, bringing balance and harmony and love, right? Temperance angel. I have the Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody was doing a lot of shit talking, a lot of lying, a lot of slandering, a lot behind the scenes. Someone might want to try to send a message or try to come at you, but they're sideways, so they might end up in reverse if they keep it up. I don't know. I just feel like this is like someone's... Then we have the Nine of Cups. I think, oh yeah, that's what this is. Okay, thank you. So the Knight of Cups and the Nine of, I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups, both sideways. Okay, so legit like this. And one's going one direction, one's going in another. So what this is representing for this context would be there was swift action, swift movement, swift words, like beliefs, some sort of communication, mind control, mind manipulation, sharp, oppressive, sarcastic, slanderish communication about somebody in some sort of way. So this could have been playing out in some sort of like casting something on somebody or wishing ill will on somebody. And then we have the Nine of Cups going in the opposite direction, sideways. So what this is representing is that be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. All right, so whatever if someone wished ill will on somebody, then that is being returned to sender. This is representing like a legit return to sender message in the tarot, okay? Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. So that is what's playing out right now. And I think that went there, and I think that went there. Okay, so yeah, that's be careful what you wish for. You might just get it, okay? So our minds create our reality, guys. Very important to remember. Especially like if you're trying to manipulate someone else's ill will, like be careful what you're wishing out for somebody, because it might come right back to you. And if you can't take it when you dish it, you're gonna have a problem. So if you're gonna dish it, make sure you can take it. That's for sure. And here's the thing, like it's gonna bounce, and look it's like literally pointing to the Empress over here, okay? So it literally bounced off this Empress and returned to sender. They are now experiencing that. Yikes. Yeah, Three of Cups, confirming that. A lot of gossiping going on here. A lot of gossiping about maybe someone who has been recognized or is in the public eye or has a platform or is just being seen, right? I feel like the real you is finally being seen, and it's almost like people have been hearing about you so much from the mouth of other people and not doing their own kind of research to see if what these people were saying was even true. And as a result, they're now seeing your most authentic self and seeing you in your original authentic way. I feel like this is like being seen now. Like people see you for who you truly are now, and you're being recognized for it. Yeah, like, yeah, look, then I have the Nine of Pentacles over the Three of Cups. All right, like now they understand that like you do deserve to be where you're at. You do have the experience. You do have what it takes. You're very stable, you're very secure, you're very single, you don't depend on anybody, like you hold it down. And I feel like because this is like someone who's very like put together, you know, exuberates light, exuberates this energy about them. They're very interesting, they have a lot going on for them, and so I feel like there's a lot of gossip about that right now. Yeah, I feel like there's also discussion. People are talking about like your growth from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is how people are perceiving you in your current physical reality. They have noticed the glow up. They have noticed the growth and potential. I feel like you have always had potential, but now you're you're existing in that now. So I feel like you may not have always seen your potential, but other people did, and now you're finally seeing your potential. You understand your worth. You understand your value. You are no longer settling for less than. Like you've got all the experience you need to kind of like be in this position now. And you know, you do have access to a lot of resources. You can manifest resources however you need to because of the vibration you hold as the Empress and the High Priestess in upright. I'm also getting that, like, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is really someone solid, someone who's dependable, someone who has like a lot of good work, health, you know, everyday like living type things are like no match for that, for this energy, because they can handle it, right? They have the resources, the know-how to handle it. Okay, so I feel like the glow up here is strong. Yeah. I'm gonna have to break this up in 2 parts. It's like already 45 minutes. Oh, I'm just having so much fun. I don't want to stop. Look at King of Wands in reverse. What? Was that supposed to be in reverse? Okay. Someone got burnt by the fire. Okay, so we have 2 of Pentacles. We have a Page of Pentacles. You might be feeling uninspired at one aspect of your life that you might be juggling. Like there might be something that you'd rather do instead. I feel like that opportunity is on its way to you as well. So maybe the juggling, like you may not have to juggle something that you don't feel passionate about anymore, something that doesn't like fuel your fire or really like create inspiration for you. I feel like you're going to be able to drop one of these pentacles and choose one that you do feel real strongly about. So that's for some of you. So that could be like a side project, a hustle, like something that maybe you're balancing like creative work and, you know, 9 to 5. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles here. I feel like you are very good at what you do. Maybe this is like this is like a craft. So this is like a hobby. It also represents like mastering a skill set, or, you know, continuing to practice what you learn and apply it. So take that how it might resonate. I feel like you're going from 2 to 1. So if you're doing something, if you're having multiple jobs, you're gonna have an opportunity to just do the one that you really feel strongly and love. And it might have something to do about like speaking about certain things that helps others like think more deeply about themselves, their situation, their experience, maybe helping people with their mindset, okay, with the swords here, 4 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I feel like what you do helps others kind of work through what they overthink about maybe, or what they think about. I feel like there's something about thinking. Okay. Is this an upright? All right, Queen of Cups in the upright. All right, so yeah, I feel like this is something you truly love. You love helping other people based on what you've experienced. I feel like you've experienced a lot that can really help people break patterns and cycles that they experience in their lives. I feel like that's what you're going to be called to do. There might be a new opportunity presenting itself for you. It could be like some sort of like communication that you might be doing or sharing. Maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're a blogger, maybe you're coming up with some sort of like self-help tips and tricks on social media, you know, whatever that is for you. Maybe you're journaling and you're sharing, you know, your thoughts and experiences, you know, in a journal, whatever that might be. Yeah, this is you being seen. Like we saw this at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this Empress is attracting in her vibration, which is to be seen, to be creative, to be encouraging, nurturing, loving, caring, you know, seeing things from a very high perspective, and, you know, choosing to see the amazing things in life, right? And just kind of like helping other people do the same. Okay, it's like trying to like rally the troops to see the brighter side of things. Okay, I feel like it will bring in a lot of abundance for you. I feel like you understanding what you've experienced is brought you to an amazing position that you're in. There might be a decision that you're gonna have to make. What's this 2 of Swords? I feel like you also have a very strong intuition, okay? I feel like you might be able to provide guidance to people using some sort of gift that you have that it's not visible to everybody. There's something that's hidden that you don't see, but you know. It's like the claircognizance of things. It's like the clairs. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. What is that all about? Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups. Yeah, your happiness just really affects certain people, and there's nothing you can do about that. That's a problem that they need to figure out for themselves. So don't worry about what other people are bothered by. Sometimes they project their energy towards you, and you just need to know, like, how to protect your own energy and to use your own discernment and not to allow, like, other people's pains and sufferings and the mental instability that they are experiencing is not for you, okay? And for you to kind of like use your discernment and protection, and don't allow anyone else's intrusive thoughts affect you, okay? Focus on being happy, focus on your family, focus on the beautiful life you want to create, okay? And it will lead to the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so this is what is destined for you in this lifetime, is for you to experience what it's like to be in a happy, loving, caring, sweet home, and to be abundant, to be stable and secure, and live your best life, regardless of whether someone wants that for you or not. They don't have a say in how you experience the rest of your life, okay? You made a clear choice, 10-10, okay? You made the right choice. All right, so trust in yourself, trust in your direction. You have lots of help from, you know, your ancestors, your family line, even your star family if you are aligned with that. Okay, so just know that you are loved, you are cared for, and happiness is here, and it's here to stay. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the long reading today. Happy Sunday.